Hey everyone, welcome to Conceptual Geometry, Lesson 2.9, Triangle, Angle, Side Relationships. Let's consider the following three cases. If you've noticed, I've put in the angle measure of each angle of the triangle and the side length of each side. In the first triangle, I want you to notice the largest angle. In the second triangle, the middle angle, and in the third triangle, the smallest angle. So in A, here's the largest angle. In B, here's the middle angle. And in C, there's the smallest angle. Now these triangles are not necessarily drawn to scale, so I want you to notice the sides that go with the angles. So in triangle A, notice the length of the side opposite the 100-degree angle. In B, notice the side opposite the 70-degree angle. And in C, notice the side opposite the 45-degree angle. In A, 100 was the largest angle. And what'd you notice about side 7? In B, 70 was the middle angle. And what'd you notice about side 5? And in C, 45 is the smallest angle. And what'd you notice about the side 6? I'm guessing you guys have already figured this out. What do you notice about the relationship between the sides and the angles in each triangle? Maybe something like the biggest side is opposite the biggest angle, or something to that equivalent. And here's our theorems. Therefore, the largest angle of any triangle lies opposite the largest side, and the smallest angle of any triangle lies opposite the smallest side. The largest side, therefore, lies opposite the largest angle, and the smallest side of any triangle lies opposite the smallest angle. So basically the concept here is largest, opposite, largest, smallest, opposite, smallest. We didn't write it out, but common sense, the middle angle is opposite the middle side, and the middle side is opposite the middle angle. So if you know all the sides or you know all the angles, you can rank the other from least to greatest. And that's basically what we're going to be doing in today's lesson. Just comparing sides. Which one is the largest? Which is the largest side? What's the largest angle? Going back and forth. Okay, so let's take a look at this example here. In triangle ABC, well, remember we said it's geometry. Every problem needs to have a diagram. If they don't give you a diagram, you draw one. And label it A, B, C. Then it goes ahead to give us the lengths of the three sides. AB is 8. So this side here is 8. BC is 10. CA is 14. Name the largest angle. Well, the largest angle, look up above. The largest angle of any triangle lies opposite the largest side. So all we need to do is find the largest side. Okay, well, that's 14. And then go across from it, and that's the largest angle. Angle B. You can name it with 3 letters if you want to. You could say angle ABC or CBA, but since there's only one angle there, I'm just going to use one letter. All right, let's move on. In triangle ABC, angle C contains 60 degrees and AB is greater than AC. So here's where it starts getting a little bit challenging. First, we're going to draw a triangle. A, B, C, and it says angle C contains 60 degrees. So I'm going to fill that in right now. I know nothing about the other 2 angles. Now it says AB is greater than AC. Sometimes they like to use this notation, AB greater than AC. So we need to know our inequalities. That means greater than. Here, it just used the word. So what do? I don't like dealing with greater than, less than. I'm much more of a concrete person. So what I want you to do when you see something like that is make up sides. AB is greater than AC. Okay, well, AB's got to be a bigger number than AC. So we're going to make up lengths. Now, you can't do this if I'm asking you for the length of something, but if we're just comparing, okay, AB is greater than. So there's 10. AC is 8. Now, the question wants you to find angle B. Well, here are our choices. Is it 60 degrees? Is it less than 60 degrees? Or is it more than 60 degrees? Well, if you look at this triangle, 10 is not equal to 8. So these two angles are not equal. I think you can rule out 60 right away. It's not isosceles. All right, so let's do that. Gone. So now what we have to do is just compare. Well, notice 10 is bigger than 8. So since that's bigger, that means this angle here has got to be bigger. Well, if C is bigger than B, that's got to be less than 60 degrees. And that's kind of the reasoning that we're going to have here. It's going to be less than 60 degrees. Why? Because the side it's across from is less than the side angle C is across from. So bigger goes with bigger, like so. All right, another one similar to that. It says in triangle ABC, measure angle C is 90 degrees. So that's going to be a right angle, basically. I'm going to be making a right triangle. And C is going to be 90 degrees. So I'll put that in there. It doesn't matter where you put A and B. Measure of angle B is 35 degrees. Name the shortest side. Now, this problem is not bad at all, as long as you go ahead and find the third angle. You can never compare sides and angles without having all three. So what I need to do first is I'm going to take 180 minus 90 minus 35 to get this angle right here. All right, and that's going to give me 55. So this is 55 degrees. So if I want the shortest side, remember I'm looking for the smallest angle. Smallest angle is this. So this side over here has got to be the shortest side. Remember, the way you name a side is with two letters, the endpoints, AC. That side right there. Okay, moving on. Example 4 says, in triangle ABC. So I don't see a triangle ABC. I need to sketch one. A, B, C. Measure angle A is 74 degrees. Let's label that. Measure angle B is 58 degrees. Let's label that. Name the longest side of this triangle. So the longest side, basically I need to find the biggest angle. And before I can compare the angles, I need to find the missing one. So that's going to be 180 minus 74 minus 58. That gives me 48 degrees. This angle here is 48 degrees. Now that I know all three angles, I can compare and find the biggest angle. What's the biggest angle? 74. So circle that. What is the side across from it? It's this side right here, BC. BC, name it with the two endpoints, and we're done. Our final example. In triangle ABC. Again, I don't see a triangle. I don't read anymore. I just sketch triangle A, B, C. The ratio of angle A to B to C is 5 to 4 to 3. Notice I put an asterisk by this. Remember, when I give you things in a ratio, we're going to see this all year long. In a ratio, we represent them with x's. So if I give you a ratio of 2 to 3, you say 2x and 3x. Well, if I give you a ratio of 5 to 4 to 3, you just go 5x, 4x, and 3x. All right, so let's take a second to do that. 5x, 4x, and 3x. And we have to put them in the respective positions, A, B, C. So A is 5x, B is 4x, and C is 3x. All right. A is 5x, B is 4x, and C is 3x. Now, once you do this, the problem is really pretty straightforward. It says find the measure of each angle. So first thing I need to do is take these three angles, and remember my theorem from last unit, the three angles of a triangle add up to 180. So there's a simple equation. 4x plus 5x plus 3x equals 180. How many x's do we have? I believe that's 12x equals 180. I'm going to divide by 12, and x equals 15. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug 15 in for the x's there. I'm not going to show that. You're just going to use your calculator. You're going to have 4 times 15 there. That's going to be 60. 60 degrees. Goes in that angle. 3 times 15 is 45, so that's 45 degrees there. And 5 times 15 is 75. So I found the measure of each angle. I've done this. Good. Next it says, which is the longest side? So remember, longest side, you're thinking biggest angle. Well, there's a couple ways you can do it. You can actually look at the angle measure, or you can realize, well, hey, 5x is bigger than 4x is bigger than 3x. So the longest side is going to be this side right here, BC. So I'd write that down and circle it. All right, guys, that concludes day 9. Actually, that's the last day of notes for this unit. So please make sure you go ahead and do the Delta Math homework for 2.9. Reach out to me if you have any questions whatsoever. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in class soon.